Joining us on a brand new Tech Interviews tonight is creator of Beat the Vandal Buster Abridged and a member of Disorganization 13, Beat, or as we like to call Master Beat.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. You've been needing this for months, and Prince Roy got his, so I thought you would need to get yours.
Kenny's a good guy.
Alright, anyways, to get the evening started off, just tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
I am xbeetxabridgedx. I probably have the most unoriginal name on YouTube, hands down. I am a college student, and I do an anime probably no one's ever heard of.
What year of college are you currently in?
I am a freshman.
Freshman, not newbie. What gave you the inspiration to do Beat the Vandal Buster?
Let's see. Well, I first saw the manga in Shonen Jump, and I was like, this is alright, it's kind of cool. And then I began to read the volumes, and it was like on its 12th volume, and it just suddenly, it was like no next time release date, so I was like, oh, that's weird. So I began to watch the anime, and I realized that like the anime was cancelled, and so was the manga. I was a little disappointed, upset, so I was like, well, maybe I can try to make it have an ending. So that's what I wanted to do, so I decided to abridge because I wanted to give the anime an ending.
Where do you get most of your jokes from?
I get most of my jokes. Usually I just get them from other people I hear. Like, I'll hear something and I'll just work off of it. I get some from Master WGS, Decimator 71. A whole bunch of my friends I talk to, I usually play off their words and then I can find a way to twist it in some weird comical sense of mine.
How in the world did y'all come up with the voice for Sayx?
Well, I was notified by Death Note 012 one day that he was doing a Kingdom Hearts organization parody, and I was like, that sounds kind of cool. I played the game, and I was like, that sounds fun. And like, I remember I was in a chat with him once, and I did kind of a very different whiny voice. It was kind of like, I used the darkness. First, that's what we wanted to use. It was like, we want a whiny person, so I was like, okay. And I got into it was like a tryout session with most of the members in one call. We ran through the script, and I guess WGS liked it, and after like a month, I noticed that I could change the pitch from like, I used the darkness, it's like, like over like a month, and just kind of stuck with it. No one's really complained about it, and it seems it gets some laughs.
If you were to give any advice to any new upcoming abridgers, what advice would that be?
Don't start off like me. My first episode was, I can easily say, hands down, the worst pilot episode I have ever seen. There's actually an interesting story behind that. Like, my hard drive crashed, because I had a script for it and everything, and friend that who also enjoys Beat that I have it out within that same day. So I magically decided to open up the thing in Vegas, and every time somebody opened their mouth, I just started babbling on and improvising the entire thing. So I guess basically take your time to edit, and you don't have to do a mainstream abridged or series. Do anything you want, which is kind of common sense, but just have fun with it. And I think my favorite one is what Canadian Jutsu said, I believe, is if you can't laugh at your own jokes, then you probably shouldn't be using them.
If you were to choose any series that you think is underrated, which one would you pick?
I'm gonna have to say, gonna go with my buddy, Whack His Ass here, Boss Trigger, his Devil May Cry abridged. A lot of people say his first episode is a ripoff of Son of Sparta 13, but I mean, they got a couple similar scenes, but other than that, I think it's a great first episode, and I suggest you should watch it because it's awesome.
If there were two abridgers that you would want to see duke out at any type of place in the world, what type of match would you see, and who are the two that you would want to see duke it out with?
That's an interesting question. I'm gonna have to go with this is harder than I thought. I don't know, for some reason, I want to see either Prince Roy and Antfish duke it out, or I want to see Cannabis into Exorcist duke it out, since I know they talk a lot. I just think it'd be kind of interesting. And I'd probably have to say they should do this like at, hell, I don't know, in the desert. I guess it'd be more interesting to see who would last longer.
I know I'm going to rip this one off of Zero Master and Lion 09, but which one would you prefer, the Mega Buster or the Notice Board of Doom?
I'm going to easily say the Mega Buster. Zero was one of my biggest inspirations. I won't betray him.
If you could go back to anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
My first one would be go back and slap myself in the face when I did my first episode and be like, no, actually try to write your script again. And if I could go anywhere back in time, I have to say I go back to, I don't know, around like the Roman Empire, when they're more in the Greek mythology. I'm kind of obsessed with Greek mythology, so I fit in with them pretty well.
And I think that does it all. Let's see. I want to thank you again, Beat, for allowing me to do your interview.
Thank you.
And no problem. And for those of you that, the thousands of you out there that have not seen Beat the Vandal Buster Abridged, just drop on by Beat's channel at youtube.com/xbeetxabridgedx. Yes, triple X.
Too many letters, too many words, and no, we don't use sexual jokes all the time. We're not a porn site.
Wink, wink. Anyways, and if you also want to see Disorganization 13, just go on by to youtube.com/disorg13, or is it Disorganization 13? I forget.
It's Disorganization 13.
No, there's correction. Anyways, this is Chicken Wings along with T.A.C, saying good night.